It's him. It's him, Your Honor. I know him.
That's him, she said. Clear voice. That's him, she said. Clear voice, steady hands, absolute confidence. The man at the defense table didn't react, didn't argue, didn't shout innocence. He just stared at the floor like someone already buried. The prosecutor smiled slowly. Identification sealed everything. Eyewitness testimony, and strongest evidence juries understand. The judge leaned forward. Let the record reflect the witness has identified the accused. Pens scratched. Jurors exchanged looks. Case over, almost. Because outside the courtroom doors, an elevator camera was loading a file nobody expected. Before we continue, if you enjoy courtroom stories, where truth waits for the perfect moment to interrupt lies, subscribe now to the Unheard Witness and turn on notifications. Because sometimes justice arrives late, but never quietly. The prosecutor paced confidently. He replayed her testimony piece by piece. She described the hallway, the shouting, the struggle. The moment the victim collapsed, every detail clean, perfect memory, almost rehearsed. The defense attorney barely objected. Weak resistance. Even the accused looked defeated. Because surrender sometimes hides patience. The judge prepared closing timelines. Then the defense attorney stood unexpectedly. Your one request before recess. Annoyance crossed the prosecutor's face. What now? Elevator surveillance footage. Confusion rippled. This case concerns a hallway, the prosecutor argued. Correct, the defense replied calmly, but the building has only one working elevator. Pause. Curiosity slipped into the room. The judge allowed it. 5 minutes. The technician connected a drive. Screen flickered alive. Grainy lobby footage appeared. Timestamp aligned perfectly with the alleged assault. Gasps murmured quietly. Proof again. The gasps murmured quietly. Proof again. The prosecutor smiled wider. Thank you for strengthening our case. Because victory celebrated too early often collapses, the defense attorney didn't sit. Continue playback. Minutes passed. Elevator stopped on another floor. Doors opened. Nobody entered. Nobody left, except a shadow moved behind closing doors. Hard to see. The judge leaned closer. Enhance. Zoom activated. Pixelated shapes sharpened slowly. A woman stood inside the elevator corner, hidden earlier by angle. The courtroom shifted. The witness's posture stiffened, because the woman looked exactly like her. Impossible. She testified she never left the hallway, the defense said softly. The prosecutor objected instantly. Coincidence. But doubt had arrived. Playback slowed. In timestamp clear. She entered elevator 2 minutes before the attack supposedly happened. Because you can't be in 2 places at once. The witness swallowed hard. I don't remember using the elevator. Memory suddenly fragile. Convenient. The prosecutor recovered quickly. Trauma affects recall. Reasonable again. Logical again. The judge nodded slowly, but the defense attorney wasn't finished. Please continue. The elevator descended, stopped at basement level. Doors opened. She stepped out. Ange worked maintenance. The accused did not work maintenance. The accused did not. New direction, new suspicion. The prosecutor's confidence cracked slightly. Speculation. Still strong, still loud, but cracks grow quietly. Playback advanced. She returned upstairs minutes later. Face calm. Hair adjusted, like someone preparing a performance. Then footage ended. The judge leaned back, eyes thoughtful. Explain. The witness struggled. I went for air, In the basement? No answer. Because lies hate simple questions. The defense requested hallway camera synchronization. Another video loaded. Same timeline. The accused entering hallway, walking calmly, door closing. Moments later, chaos erupted. But something changed now. The judge noticed shadows under the door moving before the accused arrived. Someone already inside. Gasps spread again. The prosecutor stood sharply. Gee, this proves nothing. But volume couldn't silence visuals. The defense attorney rewound carefully, frame by frame. A second silhouette visible inside room seconds earlier. Not the accused. Different height, different posture. The witness began shaking visibly, because truth approaches slowly before striking. The judge requested building access logs. Security supervisor delivered printouts. Basement access swipe recorded. Her card. Same minute as elevator footage. Impossible to deny now. I was confused, she whispered. Confession almost forming. But then, audio played unexpectedly. Elevator microphones captured faint conversation. Two voices. Her voice and another male voice. Calm. Threatening. You know what to say. The courtroom froze, because coercion changes everything. The prosecutor looked stunned. He hadn't heard this recording before. The defense attorney frowned deeply. Who accessed original evidence before trial? Security logs checked again. The one investigator handled transfers early, not present today. Suddenly, absence screamed louder than presence. Playback continued. Male voice again. If he takes the blame, everything disappears. The accused lifted his head slowly, recognition burning behind tired eyes, because that voice belonged to someone powerful. The lead corporate attorney representing the building owners. Financial motive surfaced instantly. The victim discovered fraud, insurance manipulation, fake accident claims. Someone needed a scapegoat. The accused simply worked nearby. Convenient, disposable. The prosecutor demanded immediate halt. But momentum shifted violently now. The judge ordered a recess cancellation. No adjournment. Truth demanded witnesses. The witness finally cried openly. They told me nobody would believe me. Fear cracked her certainty. They said I'd lose my job. Silence followed, because survival sometimes chooses lies. She admitted entering basement earlier, meeting someone, being instructed what to say. The courtroom doors opened suddenly. Security rushed inside, whispers spreading. The missing investigator, located attempting airport departure, detained, laptop seized. Inside it, edited footage files, multiple versions, hallway shadows erased, elevator angles ignored, timeline rewritten carefully. The prosecutor sat slowly, victory gone, because evidence betrayed him too. The accused stared ahead blankly, hope painful after long suffering. But truth wasn't finished. Digital analysts reconstructed deleted basement footage. Another camera existed. Forgotten storage corridor. Video appeared, grainy but clear enough. The victim argued with a suited man. Same corporate attorney voice. Money discussed. Threats exchanged. Victim refused silence. Moments later, struggle. Lights cut briefly. Camera flickered. When image returned, the suited man left quickly. Not the accused. Never him. Gasps turned into outrage. A fraud network uncovered. Millions stolen. Fraud network uncovered. Millions stolen through staged accidents. The witness entered protection. Testified fully. Apologized publicly, but apologies never return. Stolen months. Outside courthouse, the accused stood alone. Freedom quiet. Reporters shouted questions. He ignored them, because survival exhausts celebration. Phone rang. Unknown number. He hesitated, answered. Soft voice spoke. You watch the elevator carefully. Who is this? Pause. The building records everything, even what people forget. Click. Call ended. Investigators never traced it. Later engineers discovered elevator system recorded automatically to remote backup servers. Someone anonymous forwarded the file to defense days before trial. No sender, no signature, just truth arriving anonymously. Months later, new policies changed evidence handling statewide. Multiple backups required, independent audits enforced, because justice learned distrust. And somewhere inside digital archives, one elevator recording remains bookmarked forever. A woman stepping inside quietly, preparing to lie. And the moment truth followed her upstairs. Because sometimes justice doesn't run through courtrooms, sometimes it rides the elevator.